15 lessons rich parents teach their kids that you probably didn't learn. Do you ever wonder why the wealthiest and most successful people seem to have the upper hand in life? Chances are, their parents taught them important lessons about money, wealth, and success that you may not have learned growing up. In this video, we'll be exploring the 15 most valuable lessons that rich parents tend to teach their kids so that you can get a head start on achieving financial success. Rich parents teach their kids lessons that the rest of us are probably too busy to give enough thought, and money, too. If you're looking for some extra advice on how to create a sound financial future, you've come to the right place. By the end of this video, we'll have covered. Did you grow up wealthy? Then these are the 15 lessons you learned from your parents that made you wealthy. Number 1. The value of money. Money is a powerful tool that can help us achieve many things, from buying a home and supporting our families to investing in our dreams. It's no surprise, then, that teaching children about the value of money is an important lesson for wealthy parents to impart. When talking to your kids about the value of money, it's important to explain why it's important to use money responsibly. Stress that it's not just about having the ability to buy things, but also about being able to save money for the future and make smart financial decisions. When kids understand the importance of money, they are more likely to develop positive habits and attitudes around spending and saving. Explain to your kids that money has the power to open doors and allow them to pursue their dreams. Whether it's going to college, starting a business, or traveling the world, having financial resources can help them get where they want to go. Help your kids understand that money can be used as a tool to accomplish their goals. It's also important for your kids to recognize that money isn't everything. Wealthy parents often emphasize this point by emphasizing the importance of a balanced life, where there is time for work, play, and family. Helping your kids understand that money isn't the only measure of success will help them develop healthy attitudes toward money and life. Number 2. How to make money. Making money is an important lesson for children to learn, as it can help them become financially secure in the future. Many wealthy parents teach their children how to make money from a young age, by encouraging them to be entrepreneurial and work hard. Here are a few tips on how to make money that wealthy parents teach their children. 1. Start a business. Many wealthy parents encourage their children to start their own business. This can be anything from a lemonade stand to a full-fledged venture capital firm. Starting a business teaches kids valuable skills such as responsibility, money management, customer service, and marketing. 2. Invest in stocks. Wealthy parents often teach their children about investing in the stock market. Teaching your child the basics of the stock market will help them understand how to make wise investments, and can provide great returns over time. 3. Find a side hustle. Encourage your child to find a part-time job or side hustle that pays well. This could be anything from delivering newspapers to babysitting or tutoring. It's important to teach your kids the importance of being able to generate an income outside of their regular salary or wages. 4. Make the most of your talents. If your child has a special talent or hobby, they should find ways to monetize it. For example, if they are good at art, they could create and sell art prints online, or if they like playing video games, they could stream their gameplay on platforms such as Twitch and monetize it with sponsorships or donations. 5. Be resourceful. Teach your children to think creatively when it comes to making money. There are always new ways of generating income, so encourage them to come up with creative ideas and explore new opportunities. Number 3. How to save money. Saving money is an essential part of financial success, and it's something that rich parents teach their kids from an early age. Saving money isn't just about having more in your bank account, it's also about creating a secure financial future and helping to protect yourself against unexpected expenses. Here are some tips to help you save more money. 1. Create a budget and stick to it. Budgeting can help you keep track of where your money is going and identify areas where you can save. Creating a budget also helps you set realistic goals for your savings. 2. Cut unnecessary expenses. Identify items or services that you don't really need, and cut them out of your budget. This can be anything from expensive cable packages to daily trips to the coffee shop. 3. Live below your means. Living below your means means spending less than you make and not overspending on unnecessary items. This is one of the best ways to ensure you have enough money left over for savings. 4. Automate your savings. If you find it difficult to remember to set aside money each month, set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account. 5. Negotiate prices. Don't be afraid to negotiate prices when buying items or services. You might be surprised at how much you can save by simply asking for a better price. 6. Use cash when possible. When you use cash, it's easier to keep track of what you're spending and avoid impulse purchases. 7. Take advantage of discounts and deals. Look out for coupons and discounts when shopping and take advantage of any offers that are available. These tips can help you save more money and reach your financial goals. It's important to remember that saving money is a marathon, not a sprint, and that taking small steps over time can add up to big savings in the long run. Number 4. How to invest money. Investing money can be a great way to grow your wealth, but it's important to understand the basics of investing before getting started. Investing isn't just about making money, it's also about taking calculated risks and managing risk. Before you start investing, it's important to figure out what type of investor you are and what kind of investments suit your personality and financial goals. The first step to investing is to create a financial plan that outlines your investment goals and the timeline in which you want to achieve them. Once you have this plan in place, you can start researching different types of investments, such as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, and more. When researching investments, make sure to compare fees, returns, and risks associated with each option. Once you've narrowed down the types of investments that suit your goals, it's important to diversify your portfolio. Investing in a variety of assets helps reduce risk and spread potential losses across different markets. As a general rule of thumb, aim for a portfolio that consists of 40% stocks and 60% bonds. Finally, don't forget about taxes. Investing in certain types of assets may be subject to different tax rates, so it's important to understand the tax implications of any investments you're making. It's also important to keep track of your investment returns so you can report them on your tax return each year. Investing can be a great way to grow your wealth over time, but it's important to take the time to educate yourself and do your research before diving in. With a solid financial plan and a diversified portfolio, you'll be well on your way to building wealth through investing. Number 5. The difference between needs and wants. Understanding the difference between needs and wants is one of the most important lessons that wealthy parents teach their children. Knowing when to prioritize your basic needs versus luxuries can make all the difference in both your financial and personal life. A need is something that is essential to a person's well-being, such as food, water, shelter, clothing, and medical care. Wants are things that are desirable but not necessary for survival. This includes anything from a designer handbag to the latest iPhone. While it's okay to want and enjoy nice things, it's important to be aware of where the line should be drawn. Spending money on non-essential items can quickly add up and lead to debt if you're not careful. Wealthy parents make sure their kids understand that it's important to focus on their needs before considering wants. Teaching their kids to live within their means and budget accordingly will help them make wise financial decisions throughout their lives. Number 6. The importance of hard work. Hard work is a key ingredient for success in life, and it's something that wealthy parents understand. They know that if their children are to have any chance of achieving their goals and dreams, they must be willing to put in the effort to make it happen. Rich parents stress the importance of hard work to their children, teaching them that there are no shortcuts and that everything worth achieving requires dedication, persistence, and consistent effort. Rich parents teach their kids the value of working hard not just in school but also in their hobbies and other activities. They understand that the best way to become successful is by mastering a skill or subject, so they encourage their children to practice and hone their skills until they become experts. Rich parents also show their children that hard work pays off, emphasizing the benefits of putting in extra hours and sacrificing short-term pleasures for long-term rewards. In addition, rich parents understand the importance of making connections and networking, so they may bring their kids along to important business functions or social events where they can learn more about the world of business and how it works. By teaching their kids how to work hard, rich parents give them the tools they need to become successful later on in life. Number 7. The importance of delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is an essential lesson that wealthy parents teach their children. It's the idea of being able to resist temptation in the present moment in order to achieve a larger reward in the future. It is this principle that can lead to financial success in the long run. Wealthy parents teach their children to understand the difference between short-term and long-term gains and to be patient for greater rewards. By teaching kids the importance of delayed gratification, wealthy parents are equipping them with an invaluable skill for life. It can be hard for anyone, especially children, to deny themselves something they want in the moment, but the ability to put off gratification until the desired reward has been achieved can be incredibly powerful. When children practice delayed gratification, they learn how to work hard and wait patiently for the rewards. They learn how to save up money and invest it rather than spending it all right away. They also learn how to delay the enjoyment of certain pleasures until they have earned the reward through hard work. This can lead to a lifetime of financial freedom and security. Delayed gratification is a lesson that should be taught to all children. It is an important component of financial success and wealth creation, and is a valuable tool that can help children become successful adults. Number 8. The power of positive thinking. Positive thinking is a key lesson that many wealthy parents teach their kids. It's one of the essential life skills that can help you achieve success in any area of your life, whether it's in your career, relationships, finances, or health. Positive thinking helps you to create a more positive mindset and outlook on life, which can help you to attract positive energy into your life. When you practice positive thinking, it allows you to see things from a different perspective and to focus on solutions rather than problems. It enables you to believe in yourself and to have faith that everything will work out for the best. It helps to keep you motivated and on track when things don't seem to be going your way. In addition to creating a more optimistic outlook, positive thinking also gives you the power to make the changes that you want to make in your life. When you think positively, it gives you the confidence and strength to take action and make those changes. And with the right combination of optimism and action, anything is possible. So if you're looking to boost your success and make positive changes in your life, try practicing positive thinking each day. It's one of the most powerful tools that wealthy parents teach their children, and one that will give you the power to make lasting changes in your life. Number 9. The importance of setting goals. Setting goals is an essential part of achieving success, and rich parents understand this. They often teach their children the importance of setting goals and working hard to achieve them. Setting goals helps keep you focused and motivated. It also gives you a clear direction of where you are going and how you will get there. Goals provide a sense of purpose and can help break down big projects into smaller, more manageable tasks. When it comes to setting goals, rich parents know it's important to be specific. It's important to set smart goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. Doing this helps ensure you are working towards something that is attainable and can be achieved within a certain time frame. It also helps you break down your goals into manageable steps so that you can track your progress and stay on track. In addition to setting goals, rich parents also teach their kids the importance of reviewing and revising those goals. Life is constantly changing and evolving, and your goals should reflect that. Checking in regularly with yourself and your goals helps ensure that you are still heading in the right direction and makes it easier to adjust your goals if needed. Rich parents understand that setting and achieving goals takes hard work and dedication, but it's worth it in the end. Teaching their kids the importance of setting and achieving goals is one of the best things they can do to set them up for success. Number 10. The importance of networking. Networking is a powerful tool that has been used by the wealthy for years to gain an edge in their business dealings. It can open doors to opportunities that otherwise wouldn't be available, and it's a great way to stay connected to industry leaders and stay informed about trends and developments. When it comes to networking, rich parents often encourage their children to start building relationships early. They might advise their kids to join relevant clubs or organizations, attend industry events, and make an effort to establish contacts with people who share similar interests. The more connections they make, the more knowledge they can gain and the more doors will open up to them. Moreover, rich parents also tend to teach their children the importance of maintaining strong relationships. They stress the importance of staying in contact with old colleagues, regularly attending networking events, and keeping their eyes open for opportunities. They may even take their children along to their own networking events so that they can experience firsthand the power of networking. Networking can be intimidating for some, but rich parents know its value and ensure that their children understand it too. It's not just about making connections, it's also about leveraging those connections in order to further your career and open up new opportunities. Networking can be a powerful tool, and when used properly, it can have tremendous payoffs in the long run. Number 11. The importance of having a good attitude. The importance of having a good attitude. A good attitude is one of the most important things you can have in life. It can help you get through tough times, keep your spirits up, and make it easier to deal with stress. Having a bad attitude makes everything harder than it needs to be, so it's important that you work on improving yours as much as possible. Having a good attitude can help you in many different ways. This is because it helps you to be more optimistic and feel happier in general. It also means that you're more likely to be able to deal with stress better, as well as making it easier for other people to get along with you. Having a bad attitude can make it harder for you to be successful in life. It can also result in other people having a negative opinion of you, which is something that nobody wants. So if you want more success and happiness in your life, as well as making it easier for others to get along with you, then improving your attitude is one of the first things that needs to happen. Number 12. The importance of taking risks. You are not guaranteed success in life, but by taking risks, you will increase your chances of success. Taking risks is an important part of life, and it can also be a lot of fun. You will not know what you are capable of if you don't try new things. The most important thing is to learn from your mistakes and keep trying until you succeed. In life, there are no guarantees. You cannot know what will happen in the future, so it is important to enjoy each moment while you can. If you only focus on what could go wrong, then you will miss out on all of the good things that can happen as well. Taking risks is an important part of life, and it can also be a lot of fun. You will not know what you are capable of if you don't try new things. The most important thing is to learn from your mistakes and keep trying until you succeed. In life, there are no guarantees. You cannot know what will happen in the future, so it is important to enjoy each moment while you can. If you only focus on what could go wrong, then you will miss out on all of the good things that can happen as well. Number 13. The importance of learning from failure. Failure is a part of life and it is important to learn from it. Parents who teach their kids about failure are more likely to have successful children. We learn from our mistakes, and this is something that we should teach our children too. Failure is not the end of the world, but instead a stepping stone to success, not being afraid of what might go wrong, and thinking about different outcomes. Failure is a part of life and it is important to learn from it. Parents who teach their kids about failure are more likely to have successful children. We learn from our mistakes, and this is something that we should teach our children too. Failure is not the end of the world, but instead a stepping stone to success. Not being afraid of what might go wrong, and thinking about different outcomes. Failure is a part of life and it is important to learn from it. Parents who teach their kids about failure are more likely to have successful children. Number 14. The importance of giving back. The lessons rich parents teach their kids are not necessarily the same as those that the rest of us learn. There are many things that we, as middle class or lower class people, can learn from them. One of these lessons is the importance of giving back. The most wealthy people in this world have done a lot to make it what it is today, and they know that they have a responsibility to give back. They do this by donating money and time to charities, volunteering in soup kitchens and shelters, and donating old clothes to Goodwill. Another is that you should work hard for what you want. The typical high school student works harder than anyone else and is more likely to succeed in their goals, even if it means giving up being a social butterfly or partying. This lesson is taught by many parents who force their children to do chores and help with the housework even if they are too young to contribute financially. One other thing these lessons teach us is the importance of saving for retirement and an emergency fund. Money is always tight, but the longer you save for your future, the more options you have. Number 15. The importance of planning for the future. Rich parents teach their kids how to plan for the future. They teach them how to work hard and save money. They also teach them how to be financially responsible. The importance of planning for the future is not something that is typically taught in schools. It's not something we normally talk about with our friends or family members. But it's something that we should all learn, if we want to be successful in life. Conclusion: the importance of planning for the future is not something that is typically taught in schools. It's not something we normally talk about with our friends or family members. But it's something that we should all learn, if we want to be successful in life. Planning for the future can be a difficult task for some people. For others, it's like second nature because they were taught how to plan by their parents from a young age. The importance of planning for the future is not something that is typically taught in schools. It's not something we normally talk about with our friends or family members. But it's something that we should all learn, if we want to be successful in life. With those 15 lessons, you should be able to gain a great head start on financial success. Just remember that these tips are by no means a one-size-fits-all approach. Everyone has their own personal way of dealing with money and managing their finances, and what works for one person may not work for you, as they say. Still, these rules will hopefully help guide you in the right direction, and teach you some habits that can help add wealth to your life. But what lessons should you take away from this story? Teens, in particular, should know to avoid impulse purchases. This can be done either personally or by learning from your parents, or even your parents' experiences. If you practice self-control, you can avoid things like credit card debt and compulsive spending. In fact, it's probably a good idea to keep your wallet and credit cards locked away if you're a young adult, unless you have some way of proving your age. Make the conscious decision to avoid the perils of living beyond your means, and plan for the future. And always remember that there are people out there that want to scam others out of money, and sometimes their methods will work on people who should know better. After all, we all make mistakes, however, it's important to learn from them so they're not repeated. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.